How is that even possible? And now introducing movies with good fart. Ah, fuck it. Hey guys, if you didn't notice, Sweetie's cut one, and that was in honor of my movies with unforgettable fart scenes in them. That's right, guys. Gas, cutting the cheese, letting it rip, cutting one, queefing. Oh, actually, I guess queefing's another thing. What else? Passing gas, passing wind, blowing wind. Anything with a good fart scene in it. I got a pile of movies, close to like 20 movies almost, with unforgettable passing gas fart scenes in them. And I'm going to show you guys right now. First movie I have, guys, Rocket Man. We all remember the part where he's in the space suit and he's just passing gas and farting, and he's going up from the gas. If you guys don't know the fart scene in Rocket Man, I don't know. You guys aren't movie watchers. Another great fart scene in a movie is Nutty Professor. We all remember when they're at the dinner table and the son starts it off, Hercules, Hercules. And then everyone at the table is just cutting the cheese and farting. And it's an unforgettable fart scene that you'll never forget in Nutty Professor. Next movie I have, guys, is Biodome. In Biodome, there's a part where, I forgot his name. But anyway, they're sitting around, Stephen Baldwin and Pauly Shore, and they're farting and smelling each other's farts. Remember, guys? You guys remember the fart scene in this where they're like, macaroni cheese, egg salad, and some other stuff like that. But you guys remember. I think there's like 2 fart scenes in this one. Next one, Corky Romano. We all remember good old Corky Romano when he's bent over the guy, and he's like, and here's one for you, and he turns around and he's like going, and then he's squeezing for like a minute, and then all that comes out is a little squeak. I'm sure we all remember that part. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, next movie I have, guys, Waiting. We all remember the fart scene in this where they're walking past the table and it's just a line of the waiters cutting him in front of this table that they don't like and everything. And the last one is the little girl and she's like, toot. Funny shit. Next movie I have, guys, Scary Movie 1. Scary Movie 2 I just couldn't find, but Scary Movie 2, we all remember the bathroom scene with James Woods. He's on the toilet, he's a priest, and he's just has like diarrhea, and he's just cutting them for like a minute straight, and he's like, enchiladas. That's what I remember about that one. In this one, the guy who's kind of retarded, Doofy, or I think it's Doofy, is, remember he pulls a finger and then he farts, and it's really dumb. I think there's a couple good fart scenes in this one. Next one I have is Benchwarmers. We all remember the fart scene in this with the bullies picking on the fat kid and farting in his face. Good stuff. Click. We all remember Adam Sandler when he's talking to David Hasselhoff and he presses pause and then farts in his face. We all remember that part. Next movie I have, guys, is the only drama movie that has a fart scene in it. Can you believe that? Dances with Wolves. We all remember the part in the beginning of the movie where he's at the campfire with Kevin Costner and he just rips one. Hella randomly. It's a weird scene. I remember I always rewound that scene. Next movie I have, guys, is Dumb and Dumber. This is the first issue that came out. And if you guys don't know the 2 minutes of farts in Dumb and Dumber, you can't watch movies anymore. But we all know that part. There's a weird, funny part where Rodney Dangerfield farts at some table, some rich dinner. There's a part in that. John Leguizamo's in Spawn, farts a couple times. Chairman of the board, Carrot Top, has a great scene where Carrot Top's in the elevator and he rips one. The breakup, we all remember when Vince Vaughn, they're not getting along and Vince Vaughn basically like cuts one in the bed. It's pretty funny. Wieners, there's a couple fart scenes I remember in this. I just don't remember the exact part, but it's in the beginning of the movie. Lady Killers, the next couple movies I have aren't really like hearing farts, but they're like along the nature of this. And Lady Killers has the guy that has IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and every like time they're in a robbery, he has to like go to the bathroom and he shits his pants and shit. Liar Liar, we all remember that. There's not really a noise, but he's in the elevator and then he's like, "It's me." Father and Scout, there's a part where he sits, it's not really a fart scene, but there's a part where he sits on a piece of pizza and then you see Bob Saget's jeans and it has like pizza on his ass and shit. Kind of funny. And then we have Dumb and Dumber, Dumb and Dumberer. Dumb and Dumber 2 has a fart scene in it, but this one has the part with Bob Saget where he wipes Snickers on the wall and then he's like, "There's shit all over the wall." That's it for fart scenes in movies.